Okay guys, Retro Bike Dublin here again. Just thought we'd do a run through. We're going to be doing a two-part video here just because we have so many bikes. Just a quick run through of what we have. I'm just having a cup of tea and a rest. Busy day as you'd imagine, taking 60 or what is 70 bikes now off of the container from Japan, so it's just going to be a quick little video of all the little bikes we have. So this is our really gorgeous Suzuki Van 200, and I think it has only 2,500 kilometers on it. It's brand new, absolutely brand new. And the thing is to remember now that these have been in the boat for the last 3 months sitting. We've started most of them as much as we can get through. They're just connecting the battery and then off you go. So they do have this kind of wax on them, and they might look a bit dusty and dull, but that's just as they are coming off the container. Next we have this Yamaha XT250, which is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very clean bike again. Usually you can tell on these ones around the engine casings if they've been left out in the sun or just not well looked after. This one is completely mint. The frame is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice little bike. Moving on, then we have an unusual bike. It's a TLM 220R. It's the first one we've ever had. It's also very, very special because this bike seems to be sat in someone's garage or something like that, because it only has 1,275 kilometers on it. Yeah, of course it does have some little signs of surface rust, but nothing too major. And again, remember that we're going to be doing a bit of a clean job, a bit of a Retro Bike Dublin job on this to make it look a bit more presentable. Then we have a Honda CB400 SS in this gorgeous maroon colour, kind of maroony red. I particularly like the tank grills here are really nice. Kickstart and electric start on these bikes, and you'll see here the indicators are actually taken off them so they don't get damaged in transport, as well as the mirrors. So if you don't see any mirrors or indicators, that's the reason. And again, this is a very, very low kilometer bike at 12,720 kilometers only, and I believe that's 2005. And then we go into our little secret cabin here. First bike we have here is a Honda Super 4 400 CB400 Super 4. This is actually one that's taken my fancy, especially being young and only having an A2 license, something that complies, but also very quick bike. Dual disc on the front there, very, very nice. Moving on to our left hand side here, we have one of our more special bikes. Again, is actually, let me check the mileage on this. Oh yes, the mileage again, another very, very low kilometer bike at, and you'll see the wax, you can hardly see through, they put the wax on it, so 8,360 kilometers only on that Honda CB Super 4. But then onto the 250 TR. Sorry. We have, it's in pretty much brand new condition. Seat is gorgeous. The two-tone kind of black and beigey red retro look to it, and it has these special edition tank and stickers. So here we have what we have is the 250 in Japanese on the tank for Kawasaki 250 TR. And again, I think this is another extremely low kilometer bike. We just take off this one here at only 4,543 kilometers. Nothing more than I can really say about it, except for it's brand new, pretty much. Absolutely gorgeous. And then turning around from me here is another really cool little bike. It's a Suzuki Volti 250. Again, if you're looking to get into bikes and you're looking around and you're going, God, it's very boring around the 125, 250 region. All I can get is a Suzuki GN 125 or a Marauder if you're really adventurous. This is for you. Really nice James Bond-esque kind of beige and silver two-tone with the chrome front and rear mudguards. And again, I think this isn't too bad. I don't think it's exceptionally low, but still low enough at 24,000 kilometers on it, and you wouldn't know that even by just looking at the bike. It's in very, very good condition. Nice front disc there as well. Moving on then, we have our first of the two TLRs. This one I think is the higher kilometers one here, but also in very good condition. This is just, as you can see, they have this wax on them and it just sticks on everything. So that'll just clean right up. It is in very, very good condition. You can see the frame here. See, a lot of the times on these two TLRs, I should say, they start rusting really badly around the chassis number area. So this one you can see all around the frame, exceptionally good condition. I think this one has, yeah, just, well, I mean high mileage, but I mean 14,000 kilometers isn't very high for a 1983 bike. And then behind us again, we've had a lot of interest in this one. It's a Kawasaki Estrella 250 in this red and black. Also again, very, very nice condition. I believe the kilometers, yes, again, another very low kilometer bike. Just remember, I think this is a 90s Estrella, so it's 10,602 on the clock. Very, very low kilometers. In a really nice, really, really nice condition. Very, all original, not been messed with. Look at that. Very good. Oh, I'm not collecting my tea. And then going on here is probably my favorite of the 200s that we have, kind of the 200 to 250 region. It's this black and silver Honda FTR. I think it's probably the nicest FTR we've had through here at Retro Bikes Dublin. It's even got this matching, if you see here, someone really, really liked this bike. They have the matching coil and painted rear shock, which is really nice. So they have the two-tone seat here, which is very rare. And I think kilometers on is not too bad as well, 20,000-ish. Brand new front and rear tyre on this too. I won't sell it too much. Moving on. Now this one, I put a post up on Facebook yesterday of the arrival, saying it's going to be arriving today, or what would be yesterday, the shipment, and it's this TW200 that we have. A lot of these come in, you can see them going around the 125 variation of these TW125s. They made very few of the 200s, and they were the much better bike of the two. Not saying the 125 is bad, but you just needed that little bit more power on them, and this is the answer. And again, I think this is an exceptionally low kilometer bike, if I'm correct, and I am. This is 7,723 kilometers, and you have to remember that this is a 1991 bike, so a few kilometers a year if you add it up. This is another very nice bike for the 200 series kind of category. It's this kind of the same engine as the FTR 223, and it's just called a CB223S if you're looking for a less kind of mean style, more traditional retro-y kind of thing. Then further on here we have the very low kilometer, and probably the better condition of the two, but I mean when you're saying better condition, the last TLR was in exceptional condition as well. This one here, again, I'll just show you around quickly. All very nice, no rusting around the chassis number. And finally we come on to the grand prize at 2,430 kilometers only, so that's kind of that. And finally, the last bike for this video here is in here. Can I get a light? Let me see, that comes on. And it's actually the Vespa PX200E. we were surprised actually at how well. We thought this was going to be in much worse condition than it is, and it's actually in exceptionally good condition. Again, all this kind of like black dots here are from the wax. Really like this little bike. As you can see, actually is in very good condition for these little Vespas. Very hard to get in any sort of condition without the whole thing just being rusted. And again, there's a GT185 at the back, but that's not for sale. So that's it for the first video now. We'll be going on inside into the main place, our main garage. But there we are, 10 minutes of pure bikes. So thanks for watching.